Hello, my name is Mimi Rosenfeld, and I am the PMP Certification Instructor for PMO Advisory. Now that you've studied all of the content of the PMBOK, it's time to personalize what you're going to study to prepare for the exam. Let's talk about how to prepare your personal study plan. First, keep in mind that preparing for the PMP exam is a project. Remember the definition of a project: a temporary endeavor undertaken to create a unique product, service, or result. And this result is the PMP certification. As you prepare, you will go through all 5 of the process groups. Initiating. This covers your decision to pursue the PMP. Once PMI approves the application, your project officially begins. Planning. Now you have to really think about how you will prepare for the exam. For scope, do a needs assessment and study the material that you need to concentrate on. Develop a study schedule and make sure that you have some lead time and flexibility in that schedule. Your plans should also include process improvement, because you'll want to be improving your knowledge of the material, and change management in order to make any course corrections if you encounter difficulties with the material. Executing involves the review of all the material, both in the PMBOK and in this manual. There are plenty of other resources available to you. You will have to memorize the process groups, knowledge areas, the process map, and the most important formulas in project management. In addition to the memorization, you need to understand the context and apply your own experience. Other resources include practice tests and simulations of the full exam. So keep continuing this executing phase until you feel confident enough to take the exam. At the same time, you'll be monitoring and controlling your progress. So record your scores. Look for problem areas. Look for areas for improvement. Look for trends as to which topics or types of questions are your pain points. Then develop lessons learned to modify your study plans and also come up with an optimal test-taking strategy. Finally, we come to closing. Take the exam. Pass the exam. Immediately after you take the PMP exam, you will find out if you passed. Then PMI will send you an email notifying you of the certification and also mail you a certificate with your official recognition as a PMP. If by some chance you do not pass, go back to the previous phases, keep studying, and reapply to take the exam. You have 2 additional opportunities for a total of 3 tries within the 1-year period. I can tell you that many PMPs need to take 2 or 3 attempts in order to get the PMP. It's a difficult exam. So do not be discouraged, but study hard. If you pass the PMP exam, you move to the next phase. Now you have to start earning the PDUs to maintain the certification. So you really have to think of the PMP as an investment and maintain that investment to get its full value. Within the project of applying for the PMP, you will also utilize the 10 knowledge areas. So you have to pull together all of the effort and activity and planning as part of the integration aspect of your preparation. Scope is covered in the PMBOK and examination content outline. The schedule gives you 1 year and 3 attempts to take the exam. The cost includes the examination fee, any re-examination fees, and your optional PMI membership. You have to attain a certain level of quality to pass the exam. We assume that this means 80% performance on your practice tests. You have many resources to support you as you prepare. One of those resources is me, your PMO advisory instructor. Also our manual, the PMBOK, and you will find many other publications and websites. Think about your communication needs and match the resources and learning techniques with the best way for you to communicate. Obviously, there are many risks posed by the exam. It's very challenging, so you need to be prepared and come up with an action plan. As an investment, the PMP requires numerous procurements, such as this training course and the Prometric test services that are covered in your exam fee. As for stakeholders, well, you are the most important stakeholder. Think about what are your personal needs, traits, and objectives. In this presentation, we talked about how to personalize the study plan to prepare for your PMI exam.